lagoon with his performance in recently concluded debate. And he's in his profession also, he's a boss because he runs his own company, so he's the boss. So let me welcome Toastmasters Suresh. He will be giving his project speech number 2, which is level 1 of Pathways. So he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Sajid, who is again another boss. You know, he has his own business apart from the regular banking job that he does. So Toastmaster Sajid.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The project speaker's project objectives has not been given to me, so I guess this is the one. Project evaluation and feedback. You have a 5 to 7 minute speech on any topic, incorporating feedback from your first speech into, I think it's the second level, yeah. So that's it. All the best.
So please help me welcome Toastmaster Suresh.
It was 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning in capital of Sri Lanka. I was into the bank. I was on the queue waiting to withdraw some money from the bank, and around 20 people, customers in the bank at the time. And I saw one person who rushed into the counter and wearing the same jacket which I'm wearing right now. The moment the environment was silent, the moment he entered the counter, it flipped up and down. The moment he rushed to the counter, he threw his gun. He took a gun from the jacket, threatening the lady at the counter, said, "Put all the money into the bank, put all the money." She was afraid, she was in fear. She don't know what to do unless one thing, putting all the money inside to the bank. So she was putting all the money inside to the bank, and the robber rushed into the door and went. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
This was one of my real experience in my life. But actually the problem was the robber did not think about it was early morning. So there's something called caution board. You see that, right? When you go to a bank, it says wet floor. The robber slipped down to the floor and fell into the ground and dropped the gun. This gun, ladies and gentlemen. He dropped the gun. He dropped the gun into the ground and everybody was laughing. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's little tricky and it's little funny. But let me think about the moral of the situation. Let me go back. Let me rewind back to the situation. Now think, when you are in fear, the lady was in fear. The lady don't know what to do. She was afraid. She was in fear. She don't know what to see. She don't know what to believe. She don't know what to do unless one thing. The fear led her to put all the money into the bag and give all the money to the robber. She could have asked, "Show me your gun. Where is your gun?" She didn't see a gun, right? It was a banana. She could have asked, "Show me the gun." Or else I could have asked, or the security person could have asked, "Show the gun. Show yourself." No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of real problem that we have in our life. We are always in fear. But I'm going to teach you, gear your fear. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to think about my lifestyle. I'll give you another experience. Even when we are small, my mother used to say, "Have you ever seen a cow wearing spectacles? Have you ever seen a cow wearing spectacles? Have you ever seen that, ladies and gentlemen?" No. My mom said, "That's why I'm saying you should eat leaves. You should eat leaves, then you will never ever wear spectacles." Right, doctor? And also, when you are at the O-level stage, you are saying you should pass your O-level, otherwise you will not get a job. I don't want to do a job, I want to give people a job. When you are at A-level stage, if you don't pass your A-levels, ladies and gentlemen, you will not go to university, you will be not recognized. Even a tiny thing to a big scale thing, we are filled with what? Fear, ladies and gentlemen. We take our decisions in fear. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your hands who's having a life insurance. Anybody is having a life insurance? Anybody is having an educational insurance for your spouse, for your family? Anybody is having? Of course. See, you have educated, you have been come up with life been into school by yourself. When you are at small kids, when you are at a small kids, have you ever have insurance? Have you ever parents gave you insurance? No. But your fear that your children would not become a professional, you would not become able to become a good person if you are not having insurance. If you are dead, if you are died, if something happened to the family, your fear. Even the kids also now fear. What happened if my father died? I will never ever study. No. So that is the common thing. Even now I said you many examples, many experience in life. There's something really common. That is, we are in fear. We take decisions, we go to directions depending on fear. But we don't believe in our skills, we don't believe in our competence, we don't believe in ourselves. We are depending on fear. And the fear will lead you where you don't want to be, or where you don't want to be, or a person, ladies and gentlemen. So the most important thing in our life, what we should do is gear the fear. You should gear up your fear. The moment you gear up your fear, there won't be any hesitations, there won't be anything. Then you know that you can differentiate the banana and a gun, a real gun. You know the distinguish between a banana and a real gun. You know what is happening in front of you. You know what will happen in your future. You know where you want to be. But the real scenario will not lead you unless you have a fear in your life. So what you have to do, ladies and gentlemen? Gear your fear. The moment you gear your fear, it will lead you who do you want to be. So remember, you always need to gear your fear. Do not let the fear to lead you, to give you the directions, or else to give you what you should do. Do not make any person, especially the fear, to lead you. You be the person who always gear the fear. Once more, gear the fear. Gear the fear. Over to you.